This is our story, seen with our eyes, felt in our heart, and God knows our story has been filled with our tears. Our tears of little black boys who imagined that they could be anything that they desire, but they were born into a system of oppression, a system of pain, and a system of hope. But this is our story. This is Accelerating Men Incorporated, an organization that will give young black men and young black boys the stories that they desire: to be presidents, to be doctors, to be lawyers, to be teachers, to be pro athletes. This is our story. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason T. Mahoney, better known as The Motivator. I'm one of the board members of Accelerating Men, and it is indeed an honor and a privilege to welcome you to this fundraiser event as we bring in the funds to support our future generations, our young black men. But before we get started, I would ask that we will all take a moment of silence. A moment of silence just to reflect on those fallen soldiers, our heroes, those black men that have fought the journey and paved the way. A moment of silence to our God, who's here with us to make everything present. And a moment of silence for those that are fighting the battle of COVID-19. Close your eyes and let's take this moment of silence together. Thank you. Now let's get things started. I opened up talking about our story. Today we're going to create a story for Accelerating Men. Our goal is to raise $10,000 to make sure that we're able to successfully help our young people get to their destiny. What is mentoring, one could ask? Simple. The opportunity for an older individual or an individual in authority to provide leadership to a young man or a young woman. So we want to wrap our arms around our future and help them get to their next station. That's pretty much what mentorship is. And here in January is National Mentor Month. And if you all can just put your hands together and clap wherever you are and celebrate National Mentoring Month. For you see, Accelerating Men organization, along with other organizations in Wake County, proclaimed January as National Mentor Month and was signed off by the Wake County Board of Commissioners. We thank the Wake County Board of Commissioners for making a January National Mentor Month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to David Ellis, County Manager, for the work that he did to bring this to fruition. Thank you, everyone, for making January National Mentor Month in Wake County. As a community faith-based organization, Accelerating Men continues to do great work. This marks going into our 5th year journey of working with young men and helping them get to their destination. Over the course of a year, we have serviced 84 young men and helped them to their destination. And out of those 84 young men, 4 of them have graduated and are now a part of our alumni association. These young men went to college on a scholarship, and they returned back home during the summer times and the winter times to pour back into Accelerating Men. See, this is what Accelerating Men is all about: raising young people to their potential and then growing up to give back to the community. Wouldn't it be beautiful if everyone gave back to their community? Here's how you can give back. Go to acceleratingmen.org, make a donation. While you're listening to this live, please like and share it with your friends and on all of your social media platforms. Or in the old way, we would say, let's play the telephone line. Pick up the phone and call someone, and they call someone to let them know about the business of Accelerating Men. Over the past 5 years, Accelerating Men has done some exceptional work. For example, all of our young people participate in a cultural enrichment event where they have a wilderness experience, going into the camps and just really enjoying themselves and bonding, learning about history as learning about our future, astronauts or what have you. They also participate in financial literacy. That is a really important key in the African American community. These young men are learning at an early age the importance of your credit score, saving money, and making investments. By the time these young men leave the program, they will have the financial literacy skills for them to be successful financially. They also engage in identity and spiritual development. Many of us as adults, we still don't know who we are. But Accelerating Men, we'll work with these young men for them to identify who they are and their spiritual development in their higher power. That's what Accelerating Men is also doing. We also have the career and leadership development. Again, how many of us are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or even retirement age, and we're still not happy with our career or not even sure what we want to do with our life? In Accelerating Men, these young men learn at an early age what their career is and how to get to their destination. We do technology inclusion. They even can fix a computer. Health and wellness, just to name a few of the things that they're doing. 100% of Accelerating Men parents also participate. So again, when you come to Accelerating Men, not only are the young people participating, but their parents are participating as well. Therefore, we're doing an intergenerational approach to make a difference. So today, I hope that you will join in with us by liking and sharing, writing a check, or sending a cash app. You can visit AcceleratingMen.org to learn the different ways to pay. Or you can look on the screen and those ways will pop up as well. Let's do a competition. Who can make us get to $10,000 within 10 minutes? That's about $1,000 per minute. I believe that we can do it. Listening viewers, let's make this happen for our young black men. But as we think, Accelerating Men cannot do the work without our leaders and most of all, our mentors. One of our mentors is Mr. Malcolm Mason. Mr. Mason is doing an exceptional job working with these young people, building bridges and inspiring and encouraging. Mr. Mason has been a mentor with us for at least 4+ years and doing an exceptional job. He will also bring with him the Summers family. So you guys are going to get to meet one of the intergenerational approaches that we were talking about. How excited. We're on minute 3 now, so we should have about $3,000 sewn into the Cash App or into the website. In minute 4, it'll be $4,000. By the time Malcolm is done, we should be at $5,000 if it's $1,000 per minute. Put your virtual hands together, and I'm going to bring up to you Mr. Malcolm Mason.
Thank you, Brother Mahoney. Once again, my name is Malcolm Mason. It's an honor and a privilege to be a part of Accelerating Men. In Accelerating Men, I'm the Leading Man Mentor Coordinator and a Leading Man Mentor. I verify that all our mentors are ready and equipped for the mentoring year. I also have the honor of being a mentor in this organization. Why am I a mentor? Because I was mentored. And I want to give back to my community. I want to give back to the youth. I see a lot of potential in our youth, and someone saw a lot of potential in me, and I want to spread that out to our youth so they can reach their full potential. We want to work on side of their parents to help them understand the things they need to do to get ahead. We want to help them build their career path. We want to help them learn about technology. We want to help them learn about science. We want to help them learn about how to be a better man in this community. Some people may not see hope in our young African American men, but I do see hope. I do see a future. I do see careers. I do see future presidents. And it's my honor and privilege once again to be a part of Accelerating Men. And if you want to help us to continue this legacy, to continue our destiny of helping youth, we ask you to go to www.acceleratingmen.org and donate and help us move forward in this campaign. Jason Mahoney has given you a pledge. We need $10,000 to continue to move forward. That is our goal. And we believe you can help us do that. If you're looking out there and thinking you can be a mentor in this organization and you want to find out more about us, please go to AcceleratingMen.org and express interest in our organization. We would love to have you, and we'd love to have your support. Now I want to introduce some of our bridge parents to come up here and speak about Accelerating Men. I have the honor and privilege of introducing Charles and Sarah Summers.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Charles Summers. This is my wife, Sarah. We are the proud parents of senior Donovan Summers. We just want to thank these guys. We really want to thank these brothers for what they've done for our son. This program is so important to his development. They not only can you hear me? Okay, so they encourage leadership with all of the boys, not just my son. They encourage leadership with all the guys. They also have a financial part of their program where they encourage the guys with entrepreneurship, which now, since my son has been in this program, he started his own business, thanks to Mr. Malcolm. If you're looking for a babysitter, this is not the program for you, because these guys, they put in the work. They're not babysitters. They actually spend time with the guys. They go to the schools. They talk to the teachers. They monitor their grades. They take the guys on retreats. They spend time with them. Also, they encourage all of the essential information that a young man, a young black man, needs in this world. So I really thank these guys, and I applaud these guys for the hard work that they've done with my son. Because sometimes I feel like I can't do it all by myself. I have a really busy schedule. I can't do it by myself, and these guys have been really integral part with developing my son and his leadership.
Hi, my name is Sarah Summers, and I have a few words I would like to say. Donovan has been into this program for 5 years. We walked in the program by accident, but once we stepped in and heard what they was offering and in investing in our son, we appreciate everything. Like I said, he's been in the program for 5 years, and he's learned a lot. It's helped him develop his skills in cleaning up, education, business, and it's also taught him a lot with leadership. So we really have appreciated them with this program. And like I said, investing in our son is what we appreciate the most. So if we all would just take the time out to invest in our sons, this will help them grow to be the young men they need to be in God's eyes. So that's one thing that we like about the program too. It's a Christian faith program, and that really helps to reach them, to inspire the kids and dig down and see what God has for them. That is all I have to say. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, brothers.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Donovan Summers. I am the proud president of Accelerating Men Incorporated. I've been in this program for 5 years now, and it has sharpened me to become a more better man and a better person of myself. So what I would like to say is that every man in America, every black man in America, should have a mentor. It don't matter if it's a strong leader in your community, it could be a barber, it could be anyone, just as long as he is a responsible mentor. With that being said, this program has helped me through my academics, my social skills, my community, as well as my voice as well in the community. With the help of Brother Marcel and Malcolm, I was able to enter different programs in my community. I was able to help out in my community. I've they're also training me to be a mentor as well as I go off to college. I just had a writer's block, I'm sorry. But if you could just please help out. I'm sorry, I apologize. I had a writer's block. But if you could just please help out with this program. This program will sharpen your young men into being a powerful young man in our society as well. And what I want to do after high school, I'm still undecided with my college stuff, but when I go on, like after finishing high school, I want to become a lawyer, a criminal attorney. I also want to succeed. That's my main goal. I want to be successful. And with that, in order to be successful, you have to have a perfect role model, a perfect mentor. Thank you.
Let's give our parents and our young person another hand. It's hard being up here standing up, but again, this is why we need your investment for these young people. Again, we're about 10 minutes into the program, so we should already have $10,000, but I need you all to keep that coming in. So if you all would just go to www.acceleratingmen.org and bless the Cash App or bless the PayPal. But also you can go to our Cash App by going to $AcceleratingMen and make your contributions there. Or you can reach out to us on our Facebook page at AcceleratingMen.org. I'm also excited to share that we have a super treat for you all today. We have world-known artist Brittany Coleman. And what Brittany Coleman is doing is while we're in the studio, being COVID safe, she's actually painting while we're going through this entire program here today. And at the end, we're going to be able to raffle off the artwork that she has done within this time frame. So please make sure and stay to the end so you can have the opportunity to purchase the beautiful artwork by world-known artist Brittany Coleman. Now let us hear from our first guest artist. We're super excited today that we have an artist by the name of Aarik Duncan. Aarik is a father, a singer, a songwriter, a producer, and he is a musician. He's a lover and a pusher of God and good vibes. He is a member of the soulful vibrant band Nito. Let us welcome to the stage none other than Aarik Duncan. And as he's coming to the stage, what is everybody supposed to be doing? So Aarik will be playing about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. However long he plays, remember it's $1,000 per minute because we want to make sure this happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to make this happen because we are introducing young people to the world. But let me also just talk about mentoring as a whole. Do you all know that studies show if a young man does not have a mentor, there's a likelihood that he will be incarcerated, substance use, or medical concerns because he does not have someone that is there pouring into his life. So at this time, we're about to go to national, internationally known, worldwide, Mr. Aarik Duncan. Aarik, you have the floor, man. Go ahead and do your thing.
I want to give a shout out real quick to Marcel and all the people who are responsible for this event and this establishment. I applaud you guys. This is very important, especially in this day and age. So stick with it, go hard or go home, man. This first song I'm gonna do is called Lovely Day. When I wake up in the morning, Lord, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, there's something with the wanting love, it's heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one thought of you, yeah, and I know it's gonna be, yeah, a lovely day. Oh, a lovely day. Oh, a lovely day, yeah. A lovely day, oh. Your love is bright as ever, even in the shadow. Oh baby, kiss me, yeah, before they turn these lights down. Ooh, baby, your heart is glowing. Oh, and I'm crashing into you. You better kiss me, yeah. Oh, before our time is run out. Before our time is run out. Baby, love me lights out in the darkest night. In the darkest night. Search through the crowd. Search through the crowd. All that I see, giving you everything. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. Before they turn these lights out. Oh, I got one more, right? Okay, cool. This next one is a favorite of mine. It's by a guy named Kim. It's called Share My Life. Makes any difference? I still love you, girl. You're my weakness. You changed my world. Share my life, yeah. Share my life. Trust in me, yeah. Trust in me, girl. You're all I want. You're all I want, yeah. Everything I need. Oh, makes any difference? I give you all my heart. Oh, girl, my sunsets. Ooh, anywhere you are. Maybe I'm a dreamer. You're still my queen. Your love's like a river, girl. Oh, running right through me. Oh, share my life. Share my life. Trust in me, trust in me, girl. You all I want, you all I want, yeah. Everything I need. Whoa, share my life, yeah. Share my life. Trust in me, trust in me, girl. You all I want, you all I want, yeah. Everything I need, yeah. Oh,
Wow. Let's give Mr. Aarik another hand. Super awesome. And if you're on social media, please give some likes, some shares, some hearts. But most of all, please like and share this. But make sure to hit that cash out. By now, we should have about $30,000 because everyone was supposed to pay or sow $1,000 per minute. So speaking of money, we're about to tune into Mr. Brittany Wright. Mr. Brittany Wright is a board member as well as the financial advisor for Accelerating Men. So tune into this video and you will hear from our financial advisor, the person that keeps us straight with the dollar, Mr. Brittany Wright.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Brittany Wright. I am founder and managing director here at Brittany Financial. I am also the economic advisor for Accelerating Men, an incredible program that's touching the lives of so many young men year after year. And we just want to thank you guys. I personally want to thank you guys for coming out to our event today. I know that it's virtual, it's different. We're in a different time right now. But if you believe with me, and we can all believe together, let's join in unison here and just believe that one day we can all come back together in fellowship and together and, be able to see each other once again. But, today is a different day. So thank you guys for coming out to the concert with A Cause. And our cause today is to continue to pour into young men who deserve to be built up, who deserve to understand their identity, who deserve to know what God's call is and will is on their life. And so this is an amazing program that you guys are witnessing. I hope that you see some of the sincerity and authenticity and from the young men. I hope you see some of the smiles on their faces. It's just an amazing time and an amazing program. And the leadership has done a wonderful, wonderful job. And so my ask of you as the economic advisors that today we are asking that you donate, right? Your donations, your partnerships with us, your collaboration with us, your joining hands with us to pour into these young men is something that we need. We've done this year after year. And so it takes an enormous amount of resource. We pour into them. We treat these young men like kings and godly kings, that is. And so you partner with us. I remember when, I was a younger man and I always had men who would come help me. But more importantly, they would sow into me. They would give me some money. And I remember being in college my freshman year, I had nowhere to go. And I remember a young man by the name of Nasir Dukes who pulled his truck up. I was the last young student on campus. He pulled his truck up. We put all of my stuff in his truck. And eventually I stayed with him that summer. And he gave me $20. And he said that you could either go get some fast food with this $20, or there's a grocery store across the street and you can start, go over there and buy some groceries, and you can have enough groceries to eat on for the week. That right there started my financial trajectory, but it also showed me something different when it came to handling money. But also I knew that he would be looking at how I monitored and how I was a steward over what he gave me. And I think that's what we're doing here in the organization. We are not only making sure that they become identified with Christ, but we are giving them the ability to make a tremendous amount of impact in the society, in their families, and eventually the world. So thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your giving to us generously. And so we can continue to pour into the lives of the young men. And lastly, I'll just thank every sponsor for your sponsorship. It means a lot to us at the organization. I'm sure you've already been thanked as well. But it's just an amazing time, guys, that you guys have been able to just partner with us. And so to many more years of successful pouring into young men, and also to us joining hand in hand to making sure that these young men are stand-up young men. And so thank you so much. And as we always say at the program, always moving forward. Thank you.
All right, as you all can see, this is why Accelerating Men, the young men that participate in our program, are so aware of their finances because of individuals like Brittany Wright. That is what our young African-American males learn, the importance of maintaining finances, investment, so they will be able to grow into a world where they will go in credit ready to purchase their home, open up their business, and really be financially stable. That is what they learn. How many of us right now, at our age, in our adulthood, are financially aware? Let's think about that. But I can assure you, these young men and Accelerating Men, they're financially aware. Speaking of Accelerating Men, we have not introduced the young people that are involved in our program. Due to COVID-19, we're remaining safe, and the young men are actually in their home watching the film live. And what we're going to do, we're going to introduce the young men and their photos will pop on the screen. So at this time, I'm going to introduce you the young men that are participating in Accelerating Men. As better yet, I call it the 2021 Mentor Roster. So in our Goal Zone members are high school students between the grades of 9 through 12. Our first young man, you've already met him, doing great things, the one and only Mr. Donovan Summers. Mr. Summers is the son of Charles and Sarah Summers. He's a 12th grader at Gardner Magnet High School. This is his 5th year in the program. Next we have Mr. Sean Campbell. Mr. Campbell's parents is Nicole Campbell. He is an 11th grader at Knightdale High School in his 2nd year in the program. Next we have Mr. Barry Gardner. Mr. Gardner's parents are Barry and Pamela Gardner. He's a 10th grader at Vernon Malone College and Career Academy. This is his 5th year in the program. Next we have Mr. Jamari Avery. Mr. Avery is the son of Miss Marquita McNeil. He is a 10th grader at Enloe High School. This is his 4th year in the program. Next we have Mr. Kevin Smith. Mr. Smith is the son of Latasha Smith. He is a 10th grader at Leesville High School. This is his 1st year in the program. Next we have Mr. Marcus Martin. His parents are Andrew and Carolyn Martin. He is a 9th grader at Knightdale High School. This is his 2nd year in the program. Next we have Mr. Antonio McCrae. Mr. McCrae is the son of Katrina Haney. He is a 9th grader at Word of God Christian Academy. This is his 1st year in the program. Next we have Mr. James Caroline. Mr. Caroline is the son of Teresa Williams. He is a 9th grader at Southeast Raleigh High School. This is his 1st year in the program. Now we're going to move on to our Purple Zone members. These are our younger individuals, and they are elementary and middle school, grades 5th through 8th. First we have Mr. Joel Ross. Mr. Ross is the son of Jeffrey and Donna Ross. He is an 8th grader at East Gardner Middle School. This is his 3rd year in the program. Next we have Mr. Evan Brown. Mr. Brown is the son of Levy and Elise Brown. He is a 7th grader at Cedar Grove Middle School. This is his 1st year in the program. Next we have Mr. Matthew Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins is the son of Valencia Jalispez. He's a 7th grader, middle school, in his 1st year in the program. Next we have Mr. Jackson Garner. Mr. Garner's parents are Barry and Pamela Garner. He is a 6th grader at Durant Middle School. This is his 2nd year in the program. Next we have Mr. Issa Kendaya. His parents are Cantanich Charles. He is a 6th grader at Cary Elementary School. This is his 1st year in the program. Let's give all of our young people a hand for just being engaged in the program. These young people could spend their time on Saturdays getting in trouble or doing something else. Instead, they're spending their time feeding their mind and growing their body. That is what it's all about. We've been in the program now for about 45 minutes. So hopefully when we look at the Cash App, it will say $45,000. Will you believe that for us, that we can meet that goal? We only want 10,000, but if we do 1,000 a minute, we will really be able to make an impact on these young men. As you all know, we cannot do this work alone. We have our parents, we have our mentors, but we are also a community engagement organization, and we need our community to help us. I'm going to ask our leading man mentor, Mr. Malcolm Mason, to join me at the podium as we bestow awards to our winners for this year for those community members that have worked with us so diligently in the community. The first award that we would like to give is to Dr. William Chavis. Dr. Chavis is an African-American male, focuses on education, and improving the educational system for young men. And his award is Educator of the Year, presented to Dr. William Chavis, an appreciation and dedicated in service for accelerating men and throughout the education system throughout Wake County. If you all can give Mr. Chavis a hand, throw up some hearts and some likes, but most of all, share. Our next award is considered the Moving Forward Award, and that goes only to the one and only Mr. Sean Ingram. Sean Ingram is an activist in our community focusing on education. He has a powerful story of moving forward and overcoming obstacles. And his award reads, Sean Ingram, in recognition for the outstanding leadership and support toward the African-American males throughout Wake County. Let's give Sean Ingram a hand. Let's like, let's share, let's throw some hearts. Next, we will have our Community Partner of the Year. Our Community Partner of the Year helps us really focus on resources and providing the support and resources that we need to effectively provide the services. And that goes to the Betsy McFarland. And she will accept this award on the behalf of the Wade Edwards Learning Lab, where they provide space for accelerating men to meet on Saturdays. And the award reads, Wade Edwards Learning Lab, for your contribution toward the betterment of our organization and community partnership for 2 years. Let's give Betsy McFarland and the Wade Learning Lab a hand. Throw up some hearts, give some likes, and share. Next, we will have our Community Partner Award. This Community Partner Award is focused on just community partnerships, an organization that partners with the community to help them in whatever they need, resources, food, finances, for them to ensure that their goals are met. And that award goes to Ms. Talupe. Talupe will accept this award on behalf of MBK, which is My Brother's Keeper of Wake County. And the award reads, My Brothers and Sisters Keeper of Wake County, for contributions toward the betterment of our organization and the community for partnerships for 2 years. Let's give all of our awardees a hand. Awesome job. Thank you very much, Brother Mason. At this time, we're about to be entertained, jazzed up. We're really about to move into a whole nother level. But before we get that jazz, I want you all to get ready because we have a special treat for you. We've had Mr. Aarik Duncan. We have Miss Brittany Coleman in here that's painting. We've heard the singing. And we're going to go up a little bit higher with some jazz and something to really set the atmosphere. But before we do that, we're going to call the CEO, founder, and owner of Accelerating Men and MarcelAnderson.com, better known as Marcel Anderson, internationally known artist, best-selling author, director of Accelerating Men, gospel recording artist, you name it, this young man has done it. He is our CEO. He's the person that we consider our boss, the one and only Marcel Anderson.
Wow. Thank you, Jason Mahoney. To everyone who's listening, I truly appreciate you guys attending our 5th annual Moving Forward fundraiser. It's been an honor to be here today and to just witness everything that's taken place. I'm so honored. Thank you, Marcus, getting this mic correct. Again, I'm so honored that you guys have took time out your schedule to be with us today and be a part of this movement. I want to just start out by introducing a poem by someone I'm very influenced by, Langston Hughes. And I quote, "Hold fast to dreams, for his dreams die. Life is like a broken wings birds that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for his dreams go. Life is like a frozen field with snow." End of quote. Have you ever had a dream in your life you started pursuing and things got in the way? Have you ever had a dream and you thought it would never come to pass? You kept moving forward and things kept getting in the way. That's what happened to me almost 9 years ago. Many people ask me, why did I start Accelerating Men? As a teacher, as an educator, For almost 6 years, I saw a dire need for mentorship. And then one of my individuals who was on my caseload as a special education teacher, his mother said, "Can you mentor my son? Can you help him tie his tie? Can you help him learn how to dress up like you?" And I told her, yes, I could. And from there, I knew that 65% of my parents were single mothers, and the absence of their fathers was very prevalent. So I knew then I needed to step in and be a role model for those young men, and particularly this particular young man who was a supporter of me. I was excited about mentoring this individual, but that was in the school system. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to take it outside the school system and start a community faith-based mentoring program. And that wasn't until March 2014. But even before March 2014 took place, something catastrophic happened to me. I was held in a home invasion, held gunpoint, blindfolded, handcuffed, and sodomized with a pole on several occasions, hospitalized for about, almost 5 weeks, lived with a colostomy bag. The catastrophic experience happened so deeply and wounded me so many areas, mentally, spiritually, socially, and emotionally. And at that time, I asked God, I said, I had this dream that I want to continue to move forward in, but this thing has stopped me. This thing has blocked me. And even with the mental challenges and the physical challenges, the emotional challenges that took place, I asked God and I told God, if you really want me to do this, I need your help. I want you to help me to move forward in pursuing and accelerating men. And that's when I got the courage in seeking counseling and the support of my family. March 2014 is when we picked things up and we started Accelerating Men. And to the date, we have directly impacted 84 young men. Indirectly, over 100 men that we have supported. We have several programs, as Jason shared earlier. We've impacted so many young men to operate and accelerate into their God-given identity. As a community faith-based mentoring program, our ultimate goal is to help these young men to identify who they are in God before operating in their purpose. So today, as you have heard and listened to all of our presenters, our young men, his parents, Duncan Summers, who's a senior this year, and we're excited about his matriculation in this organization. We want you guys to go to our website and support us. Learn more about us if you don't want to give right away at www.acceleratingmen.org, and give and support us as we continue to mentor. Even during the pandemic, we have not missed a beat. We meet every second and fourth Saturday and the last Thursday of each month to support our young men to accelerate in who God has called them to be. I cannot leave without the support of our volunteers. Man, I tell you, we have some wonderful volunteers and mentors who press with us every single week. By name, we have leading man mentor Malcolm Mason. We have a leading man mentor, Brother Rod Lee. Our academic advisor, Brother McCoy, Brother Kenny McCoy. Our leading man mentor, Marquise Burford. And then we have our bridge parent. We have Miss Sonia Green, who once was a parent, but now is a volunteer. And I can't leave out our bridge parent coordinator, Miss Andrea McCullough. She has supported us since day one, and she serves in the capacity of the bridge coordinator and support us time, day in, day out, and we're thankful for her. We also are thankful for our individuals who help us with our tech team, Miss Rachel Renee. She's been with us for so long, so we're grateful for her. And also our board members. We're grateful for our board members, as you heard from earlier, Jason Mahoney, Brittany Wright, Marcus Anderson, who you're going to hear from a little bit later, Quentin Murphy, and Tina Long. We're grateful for these individuals who support us and help us move forward in the right direction. So today, as we prepare to hear Marcus Anderson, you guys have been witnessing a beautiful painting and picture of Brittany Coleman. Her and her husband drove up from South Carolina to be with us today. We're asking you guys, right, if you like this picture, send us an email, acceleratingmen.com, and help us to invest in what we have, right? This picture, I believe, can be on someone's wall, and we want to start this bid at $150. And again, we can go as much as you want to, but we want to start at $150. Whoever desires this picture at the end, we're going to reveal this picture. She's going to talk about the inspiration. But at this time, you guys came for some music. We're going to invite my brother to the stage, none other the national, international jazz recording artist, producer, entertainer, Marcus Anderson.
I think this on now. There we go. Hope you guys enjoying it out there. I'm Marcus Anderson. Thank you so much, Marcel and Accelerating Men, for having me. I serve on the board, but today I'm serving in music. So we're going to play some more music. Here we go. Thank you, thank you. If you guys are watching out there, can we get some hearts? Can we get some likes? Get some thumbs up? Please go and donate. Right now, we're going to bring up to the stage my good brother Marcel to finish out this last little bit.
Mother, mother, so many of you crying. Brother, 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 it's far too many of you dying. You know you gotta find a way to bring some love in the day. is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. Oh, you know you gotta find a way, to bring some loving here today. Now pick your line, now pick a side. Don't punish me with brutality. Come talk to me so you can see. Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Play for me, Marcus, yeah. Come talk to me so you can see. Oh, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Everybody, what's going on? Not right on, right on. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Moving forward, always moving forward, accelerating men. We gotta keep on moving forward. We gotta keep on moving forward. We gotta keep on, keep on, keep on. We gotta keep on moving forward. Woo! Y'all give it up for Marcus Anderson. Wow. Thank you so much, Marcus, for being here, man. We appreciate you. Absolutely. Before we close out, put my mask on. See how Brittany's doing over here. She's still working. Listen, Brittany, I just want you to kind of come up real quickly and just give us an inspiration for today's painting. As you guys know, this painting will be auctioned off, and bidding started at $150. You guys can email us at AcceleratingMen@gmail.com and start the bidding. But I'm gonna have her to come up real quickly, and her husband to help her as well, Brittany, Coleman. Thank you again for being here. Special thanks to Elite's Vision Studio for allowing us to host our Accelerating Men's annual fundraiser here today. We truly appreciate you, and to all of our sponsors. So if you want to come up on stage real quickly, just kind of talk about who you are, how long you've been painting, and the inspiration for today's painting that's going to be auctioned.
Okay, my name is Brittany Coleman. That's right. And the inspiration for the painting today is the mentor and the mentee, and brought the piece together because it's going to take both of them to travel to the road or pathway of success. So I've been painting probably over 5 or 6 years. I went a different path through school, but then I just came back to painting. Oh, you can follow me. My business is Art and Soul. You can go to the website. It's www.theartandsoulexperience.com. And you can actually contact me. My phone number's on the website if you want any paintings. I paint commission work, and also I have a paint party business. If anyone, mobile paint party business.
Thank you so much, Brittany, for your inspiration. So again, guys, go now and bid on that painting. As we close out, we're going to close out with an overview of Accelerating Men and our programs created by none other than Barry Garner, who is our tech leadership advisor within our Accelerating Men's Mentee program. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Please watch this video by Barry Garner. God bless you.